What is going on, guys? Hey, I wanted to come back to you. I wanted to bring you a story. Kind of a follow-up to a story that I did back about 2 weeks ago when the Philadelphia looting and riots and whatever took place. And a young woman by the name of Blackwell, her screen name is Meatball. And Meatball live streamed, her committing crimes, her out there looting and, tearing stuff up and doing whatever. Man, she filmed the whole thing and live streamed it. And she was arrested. And they arrested her. Again, you don't live stream events. You don't do that. But her attorney and her are alleging that what happened is racist. Is somehow racist.
Now, here's an example, just so you see with your own eyes, what the scenes looked like as the looting took place.
Everybody must eat! Everybody must eat! Everybody must eat! Everybody must eat! Yes! Everybody must eat! Free iPhones! Free iPhones! Free iPhones! Look, security running! Oh, what's up?
Just for reference, the little chubby black girl that's out there screaming and yelling and saying that iPhones are free iPhones for everyone, and and everyone must eat. That's Blackwell. That's Meatball. And Meatball is so entitled, and her attorney, believes same thing. She is so entitled that she can do anything she wants to do. And if you criticize that, and if you want her arrested, and she was arrested, then you're racist, and you're a racist.
She was arrested, as I mentioned. What are the charges? Burglary, conspiracy, criminal trespass, riot, criminal mischief, criminal use of communication facility, receipt of stolen property, and disorderly conduct. The 21-year-old was later bailed out by her mother. That happened early Thursday morning. Unsurprisingly, the influencer with close to 650,000 followers across Instagram and TikTok got some blowback. Luckily, her followers were really not appreciative of her involvement in this. And now Blackwell's lawyer is accusing those criticizing her of racism. Because had that person been white or Latino or Muslim, I mean, the commentary would be different, right? Except it wouldn't. I don't think it would be. The idea that she is now facing criticism and prosecution simply because she happens to be a black woman is ridiculous.
And if she was white, she would not be afforded the same privilege to call something racist. That right there is privilege. If you can say that if anyone disagrees with the way you behaved, if anyone dares to criticize your crimes, that they're racist, that is in itself privilege that a white person would not have.
So let me give you what her lawyer had to say. Her name's Jessica Mann, managing attorney at Shaka Johnson. It sickens me to witness the media's complicity in what can only be described as an all-out assault on black and brown people, as their character and actions are mercilessly vilified. Can you guys cue up the video again, please? We're going to watch it again. I'm going to read that quote again, and then we're going to go to the video again. Let's read the quote again. Jessica Mann is quoted as saying, "It sickens me to witness the media's complicity in what can only be described as an all-out assault on black and brown people, as their character and actions are mercilessly vilified." Now let's take a look at the character and actions of Meatball. Let's watch.
Everybody must eat! Everybody must eat! Everybody must eat! Everybody must eat! Yes! Everybody must eat! Free iPhones! Free iPhones!
Guys, I think a lot of people have about had it with this bullshit. that if you're black, you're being mercilessly attacked. That if you're committing crime, if you're out there doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing, committing crimes, that you're somehow being attacked because you're black. I think people are starting to get sick of this shit. They really are, because in no way is anyone being attacked because they're black. They're being attacked because they're committing crimes. As a matter of fact, they're not being attacked at all. They're being held accountable for what they do, and they're mad. They're mad if they get arrested. They're mad if anyone dares to disagree with them, especially if they're white. I mean, again, this girl can stand out there and say, free iPhones. And if you dare to criticize her, if you dare to make fun of her, if you dare to call for her arrest, that somehow you're bigoted, you're racist. No. People are just sick and damn tired of certain people being able to do whatever the hell they want to do.
By the way, the lawyer, Mann, also argued that the media should have focused on how Blackwell was doing nothing more than capturing the raw reality of public outrage when she streamed the events on September 26th. Now, what she's referring to is, the context is a case involving a police shooting. The police officer killed a 27-year-old man by the name of Eddie Irizarry during a traffic stop last month. The police initially said that Irizarry had lunged at the officers while outside of his vehicle, but later admitted that that actually wasn't the case. His family has now filed a wrongful death lawsuit. Blackwell did refer to Eddie at least twice during her live stream, so I want to give you the full context of that. I also want to tell you, I don't care, okay? You don't respond to injustice by looting 18 liquor stores and an Apple store. Okay, and by the way, there were peaceful protests in regard to that situation. And those peaceful protests were not in any way tied to the looters who decided to, exploit the situation in order to engage in the criminality that you just watched. And the reason why I'm so angry about this at this point is because, honestly, our side of the political aisle loves to provide cover for it, and I find it gross, and I'm done doing it. I'm done trying to be understanding toward that perspective. I'm not understanding anymore. It is destroying communities. It is mostly victimizing majority black and brown communities. Stores are shutting down. People are losing their jobs. And then you have these wannabe revolutionaries streaming day in and day out, providing cover for this garbage. I'm not into it. It's stupid, and I'm glad she got arrested. Great.
I think people, they've had it. They're done. They've had it with this bullshit that if you're black, you can do whatever you want to do. And again, if anyone criticizes you, if anyone thinks that what you did was wrong, that you should be arrested, that you somehow should be held accountable for what you did, that they're somehow racist. And that's not true. It's not even close to being true. And again, like she said, They want to pretend they're somehow revolutionaries. And then again, they're out there tearing stuff up, looting liquor stores, looting iPhone stores, Apple stores, doing whatever the hell they want to do. And if you dare criticizing those people, then you're racist. And again, how dare you criticize those poor unfortunate people? And again, the guy that was shot by police, the police, they apparently made a mistake with something. They thought the guy had a gun. He did not have a gun. He had a knife, and the handle of that knife that appeared to look like a gun to them. And again, the guy, to me, didn't appear to be black, didn't appear to be anyone of color. And if they were, they were Hispanic, and if they were Hispanic, they were white Hispanic. So we truly got to understand, guys, in what way would the cops have known? They wouldn't have. The guy appeared to be, at least to me, appeared to be white. But Again, you can't make this shit up. These people, they want to pretend. They want to pretend they have something to fight for when they have all the entitlement in the world. I can't believe that I fully agree with Dan again on something. I do. We have truly got to recognize, man, these stores are getting looted from and everything else. They're not going to stay open. They're not going to stay open. Look at all the Walmarts and Targets and everything else that have left so many areas because they're being taken from, they're being stolen from. And again, people can't buy the groceries in their areas because these stores, they're leaving. Not only that, but people can't have jobs, can't find jobs. We have truly got to recognize that people like Meatball, they had to be held accountable for what they do. They have got to be held accountable. And only then will this stuff stop if people are held accountable. But hey guys, if you would, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thanks.
You son of a